Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 142. The first setup was submitted by Eric. Cable's an issue. That's one thing I didn't really like about it. That right speaker. What the hell, dude? Why do you... It's right where the scissors are. Right behind that. God, no. I don't understand, you know. I'm gonna like that. The PC's off on like this side thing, so that's not, you know, the end of the world. Maybe try the left shelf. Also, the big Jurassic Park poster. That's kind of like weird. There's no like legit theme, and the problem with that is you're half at a window, half at a wall. Not really a lot you can do. So I definitely think you need to rethink, maybe move the entertainment center, maybe get a piece that attaches to the desk for the computer that doesn't look so awkward. Eric scored a 62. The next setup was submitted by Bob. At the first photo, I was like, bro, why are you not up against the wall? And then I saw the next photo and I'm like, oh, it's kind of weird to have a corner desk to be there. You know, you don't have a lot of room because you got the big phone, and it does seem cramped. And I think that all comes down to the desk. Bob scored 78. The next setup was submitted by Zach. You have like bright ass white basket, sort of like those plastic storage bins that look like they were just mounted. That's weird, especially because everything else seems to be pretty black in your setup, so I didn't like that. I would probably spray paint them or something like that. And then I think the actual desk itself should be black. And I know I'm like, black. He has a full-on black setup, but then you got this old nasty ass colored desk. Zach scored a 76. The next setup was submitted by Cabin. The main thing here for him to take away from this is clean it up a bit. I mean, damn, dude, you're 14, so he's got a 4x3 monitor. Nothing wrong with that. He utilizes it. His speakers are in a good spot. He's got a microphone. All that stuff seems pretty good. So kudos for making use of what you have. So many people have better things than you, and they don't know what they're doing. So I like to see people actually use it. Caveman scored a 74. The next setup was submitted by Matthew. The behind the monitor, I know it's probably hard for you to do that, but you're time a little bit tighter and bring it down the back of the monitor arm. At least then it's not spewing to the side. I mean, your speakers are like the smallest thing I've ever seen. It's like, what are these speakers for ants? Like, I don't know. They look too small. I don't know what kind of sound they put out. It needs some personality. Your MLG, bro, where's your MLG banner thingamajig? Matthew scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Tom. I like this. A lot of people seem to be doing this now. They put the sound bar attached to the underside of the desk. Very interesting. Speakers, again, right speaker. What are you doing? You can't even tell me that is like good. If he writes back, he's like, nah, Matt, the sound is really good. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Tom scored a 76. The next setup was submitted by Brian. This desk works great, but what's with the side desk and like the desk on the left? Like, weird. Did you just like rob a school and you're like, give me every goddamn desk you have? But another setup where we're not seeing far back. We don't know. From what I see, I would assume that you don't have a theme other than what's on the desk itself. So I would like to see just a little bit of Brian scored a 78. The next setup was submitted by Jared. The desk is awesome, but why didn't you finish it? What the, bro? A little bit of stain, a little bit of shine, a little bit of love. I would have loved to see that. Okay, they're managed, but it looks like Spider-Man was like, let's say you have to unplug something. What are you gonna do? Jared scored an 82. The next setup was submitted by Nate. So you may remember it from episode number 75. Well, there it is now. What? You know, I remember telling him the mismatching furniture is killing him. The desk isn't even a real desk. There were a lot of different pieces that kind of killed his score. Look at it now. It works. It makes sense. It's good. It's great. I love it. He should utilize the corner more. Yeah, that normally the corner has to be like utilized to a more bigger extent, I guess you could say. Yeah, like a PC or something. Yeah, I agree with that. The artwork above, kind of weird. Unless you painted that, I think that's like really cringy. I think like that should be gone, and maybe like something really cool in the middle, and you can still keep the Minecraft ones. I think that's cool. Nate scored a 90. The next setup was submitted by Clayton. That wall, I get it, man. You love London. You're so happy about it, but I don't like that. I don't. Yeah, well, how weird is it though that he has a canvas up over that?
Yeah, that's weird. That's where
that's where the line's drawn. In terms of the setup, I don't understand why the mouse and keyboard are like so pushed forward. Maybe it was just for the photo. Clayton scored a 76. The next setup was submitted by Lewis. Can we just talk about how he's 14, okay? He's got an Inspire 1. He has weapons. He's got an MSI laptop. He's got triple display. He's got that Canon camera in the back. This kid has money spewing out of his asshole at the age of 14. The one thing I was gonna say, the PC and the spot it is, I would kind of rotate it to the side so it's not right where your feet are. Is the cables behind the monitors is where we're kind of seeing a little bit of a uh-oh. But yeah, I think everything else is really cool. I like what you're going for. I like that everything's personal because it's your signed posters. Lewis scored an 84. Final setup was submitted by Ian. He uses that as his footrest. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I could see how that's actually nice. This setup, insanely good. A few things here and there, like why put the fake plant so close to the edge. Even though I'm not a Panthers fan, I'd like to see you go through with the Panther stuff. You know, the above, you can make it insane. You get a signed garbage jersey, aka Cam Newton, put it right above. Bam! Ian scored a 92 and got first place. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 142.